Good evening, yarnies, dirty hookers, and fiber fiends. How was everybody? Hopefully the audio levels are fine. Let's see here. It's been a while since I streamed. I forgot how to do it. Just a curious cut first. Welcome in, Reese Cup. Sorry about having an emote only. I don't know why it didn't switch off. I don't know why shield mode didn't go off. Let me check something real quick. It disabled and it re-enabled it. I'm not certain why it did that. But we've got it. We got it set. I fixed it. You can speak. Yes, you're out of jail. Yeah, I didn't mean to put you in jail. Welcome and thank you for the check-ins. Everything's good. Everything is good. Welcome in Grammy and Crojo and Lizzie. I'm pretty good. You've been in withdrawal? Sorry. Sorry. Last time I streamed was Thursday morning during the day. I did not stream Friday. I wasn't feeling up to it. It wasn't in me. I tried to stream this weekend. When Clay Miko, her little one, and myself went away for the weekend, I tried to stream from the car to do driving streams. I connected to her hotspot on her phone, but I think it's because the little one's tablet's on the hotspot, plus she was using her phone connected to her car for driving directions. It was just too many devices connected and being used, so there wasn't enough bandwidth, so it dropped. We'll have to play around with it. Maybe the next time we try to do that, maybe the little one won't be with us. Maybe, I'm not certain. And we'll do a local excursion for a test stream, driving from the road, because we gassed up. I got something to drink. They got a little snacks. We headed right on the highway. And as soon as we went on the highway, I tried to connect and go, and it was on for a bit. It was a little shaky because of the camera mount. Something got to work on. And then it just said bad connection. So there was no stream on the way up. That would have been great. That would have been wonderful to hang out with everybody on the ride up while we were there, and then on the ride back. But yeah, and I didn't do any streaming while we were doing our little adventure. For those who didn't know, we went to southern New Jersey for the weekend. There's actually a couple. We only went to one. There is a very small zoo, free zoo. It's like city or county or state owned. You don't have to even go through any type of like security or anything. It's just like you're going into a park. I don't know if I even saw any employees or anybody there. It's in Bridgeton, New Jersey. I never heard of Bridgeton, New Jersey. And it was pretty fun. Actually, I have some pictures. I did take pictures. I posted them in the Discord. I'm going to share them right now. And after we did that, we went to the hotel. Oh, we went to lunch, and then to the hotel, and then the plan was yesterday morning to get up early, well, relatively early, and we ate breakfast at the hotel, and then we were going to go to the funny farm that Emma has recommended, and we determined it was too cold, because Saturday the weather was nice. Saturday it was in like the low 60s. Yesterday it was in the 30s. It got cold real fast and very windy, and we were like, yeah, this is not going to be fun. So we did not do the animal sanctuary farm. So we just left and came home because it would not have been a good day. So possibly in the future, maybe do a day trip to that animal farm. I think we'll be able to do it if we leave early enough. If we leave extra early. Welcome in. Thank you for the check-in, Witchy Weaver and Andre. Zoomies in with determination. Oh, we have zoomies. Welcome in, Kay. Thank you for the check-in. So that was my weekend. I was home by 9:30. Saturday, Sunday morning. So, um, it was a very short weekend, and I was just tired. I didn't get any sleep in the hotel. I I usually don't get good sleep if I'm not in my bed. It's just yeah. So I kind of chilled and relaxed, decompressed, did some behind the scenes stuff for streams upcoming, and now here we are today. Let's show. I'm going to show the pictures that I took Saturday at the zoo. Um, Not all the animals are out. Not none of it. And, oh, the name of the zoo. Let me go and find it. Uh, Let me get the link. That's not the link I want, is it? Wait. Oh. The link there is the Cohanzic Zoo. It was New Jersey's first zoo. I did not know that. So that is where we went. Um, so they had peacocks. They had a white peacock. I had never seen a all white peacock before. So there's a peacock, and you can't really see it, but right here there's an emu. So we did see an emu. Oops. Come on. There's the peacocks. They had a whole bunch of them, and they were free roaming. They jumped up on the fences. They were walking on the paths, jumping on the buildings. So those are really cool. Beautiful, beautiful bird. And there it is, like walking on the path. This is a wallaby. The other wallaby was inside. You couldn't see it. This is an all-white wallaby. A wallaby is like a relative of a kangaroo. So it was kind of sleepy and chilling. There was a peacock that was here and went around. Well, in this enclosure, there was a leopard, and it saw it, and it was trying to go after it. Well, it's behind behind a fence. So there's a leopard. There was a black one. I don't know if I took a picture of the black one. Yeah, I didn't get a good picture, but there's the a black leopard. So they were in there. Okay, that's it for that. And then the next section. These are some type of pig. I think they're from Africa. So there were some of these pigs. And they had Bengal tigers. They had two of them. There's one in the background. You can't see it, but there's one here. I think I did get a better picture of the one. And there we go. There's some goats in here. There's some goats. I didn't really take good pictures. I need to get better at taking pictures. There's the tiger. And this was a hawk of some sort. There was oh, I see it now. I didn't see it at first, but there were two in there. But I mainly saw the one. And oh, there's some type of wild cat. I don't remember what it was called, but it's here in this enclosure. You can't really see it. It's a bad picture. So there were other ones. I didn't take pictures of every animal that I saw, but that's just some of them that I encountered. So if you're ever in the Bridgeton, New Jersey area, it is probably about 45 minutes from the Philadelphia, maybe an hour from Philadelphia. It's pretty cool, and it's free. And then I know there's another one we didn't go to, closer to Cape May, New Jersey, which is further east. So there's another free zoo. If you're in the southern New Jersey area, check them out. And then there's the Funny Farm, which we did not go to. That's all in that area as well. So we will make a trip back there. I really want to go. So, how is everybody? How is everybody doing? Let me check the setting here. Okay. So before we do anything else today, oh, I gotta move that out of the way. Where? I gotta move that out of the way. I have some show and tell. We have some show and tell. So Crojo Mojo came over the other week. Um, the same people that we got the massive yarn haul from, they had some notions. Not a whole lot. And I will show you the notions that I got. Crojo got basically the same thing. So we divided them all up. At some point this spring, a lot of these notions are going to be part of a giveaway. So I'm going to have to come up with a giveaway. If anybody is a knitter or wants to learn knitting, I'm going to have to figure out how many people can win. So I haven't determined that yet. So let's see how we can do this. They're still in the bag. So we got a whole bunch of knitting needles. All different sizes. Oh, that's losing one. That's been coming out of these packages. So I've got tons. Tons that will be up for a giveaway. Because I think I have enough knitting needles. Not that I really knit too much. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. Let me move those there. Not that. All the needles. All the needles. I've been down for some knitting lessons. Would love to make Claire's some. Okay. Okay. I did know that was coming. How are you, Anne? And welcome in, Lizzie. Yes. So, I do not really know how to knit. I know how to do a knit stitch and a purl stitch. That's it. I don't know how to increase, decrease, cables. I don't know anything else. So, I would not be a good person to go to learn. But I've got all of these straight needles. There's a possibility I might be getting more because Crojo said if there's ones that she's not going to use. So we'll see. We'll see when things are all done. But there are a lot of duplicate sizes in here also. So these are all the straight needles. These are sets of DPNs. DPNs are double pointed needles. And this is a DPN. It's got a point on the other end. They usually come in sets of 4 or 5. And it's to do mainly socks or things in the round. And that is how you did things in the round. How you knitted tubes and circular things before they came up with circular knitting needles. Oh, I didn't even zoom in on any of these. They're needles. So these are sets of DPNs. And then, speaking of circulars, some of these are old. So these are circular knitting needles. They got a cable that connects. And you can do straight flat panels, or you can do tubes with these. And there are a lot of duplicates. These are actually vintage looking, just by the packaging and the graphics. I don't know if they have a year on them. Nothing on the back. I don't think there is a date on them. No. Well, it says C.J. Bates and Sons, and that's who. They're Susan Bates. These are Susan Bates. Susan Bates is owned by a different company now, I think. So maybe that's one way to date it. I don't know. but these are like some nylon ones. These are aluminum. So there will be some giveaways in the future. I have to figure that out. So that was the one um, show and tell. The other show and tell, I have to figure out how to connect it to my stream. I have a throne. I'm not asking anybody to go to throne and do anything with it. But I didn't get a notification because I don't know how. I have to figure out how to set it up to be notified while I'm streaming. Well, an anonymous user, I have no idea who it was, purchased something off of my throne, and they got me a book of 3D granny squares. And I might be doing some of these on stream. I can't teach them because it's a book, but we can thumb through here. I quickly thumbed through the other day at these. So these are all 3D textured ones. So we have donuts and coffee. We're not going to go through every one. We can kind of look. These are foods, ice creams, and cookies. The pie one looks kind of cool. And there's other yummy things. There's some sweets, avocado and a watermelon. There's some fruit. Let's go through. There's some animals. It's a sheep and a piggy. There's no donkey in here. There's no donkey, an owl, and a kitty cat. But there's a crab, a turtle, another turtle, a butterfly in the beehive, frog and a snail. So, and then they got flowers. And then, what else do they have? More flowers. And then rainbows and stars. And a unicorn. And then I think I don't know if there are holiday ones in here. Yeah, they're holidays. Turkey and Santa's belt. Easter eggs, festive wreath. So, this is 3D Granny Squares. 100 Squares. Katie Moore, Sharna Moore, and Celine Seaman. It is by, I don't know who makes it. I don't know who publishes it. So if anybody wants that, maybe take a screenshot of this, of my screen. So it's kind of cool looking. And, oh, David and Charles is the publisher. David and Charles. So, I'm kind of excited about that. Again, I don't know who purchased that for me. How is everybody? Let me move this up. We're going to do some embroidery. Thank you for the check-in and the lurk, Giggy Jack. Information, important info, important announcement. Starting this Thursday, March 6th. March 6th at 6 p.m. I think it's 6 p.m. One moment. 6 p.m., I think, East Coast time. I think it's East Coast time. I should know this. I should know this. Wait. What is going on? Okay. Let me clarify. Yes, starting this Thursday, 6 p.m. East Coast time, East Coast U.S. time, in Supreme Doom 56's stream, she's going to kick off the first TCC, the Crafty Collective Raid Train event. She's done other raid trains, but they weren't strictly TCC. This is a strictly TCC raid train event. There are about 40 of us streamers, and will be a part of it. Is there anybody else in here? I think Giggy Jack will be a part of it. And I think that's it so far who have popped in currently. Welcome in, Bray. How are you? And how is your daughter? So, Supreme will start it off 6 p.m. East Coast time on Thursday, and running until Tuesday, March 11th, Supreme will close it out starting at 3 p.m. East Coast time. I don't know how long she's going to go. And it's going to be a non-stop train. So if you've ever been a part or have ever viewed a raid train before, one of her raid trains, they have now become non-stop. So a lot of raid trains will stop at a certain point and pick it back up the next day. This is a non-stop riding the train. Um, and the theme is spring rejuvenation or reuse, recycle, that type of thing. And I have an idea what I'm going to be doing. I personally, I'm getting 2 spots. She needed an extra fill in. So I told her I would do that. So my first stream of the raid train is Friday. This Friday evening at 7 p.m., 7 to 9. Everybody gets about 2 hours. So instead of being on, I'm going to be on a little earlier than 7. I might even start at 6, my normal time. Um, so somebody will raid into me at 7. I will carry it till 9, and then I will raid out. And then again, um, I will be on again Tuesday afternoon from 1 to 3 p.m. So I'm going to, I'll end up raiding into Supreme for the very end of the stream. So, but check out everybody. We don't have a finalized flyer or a list of everybody who's going to be on there. I have to, I'll post it in my about section once we get the graphic, and I'll post the list of everybody who's participating. But I want to get the word out now. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Raid trains are very fun, even if you are just viewing. So you're gonna get to meet a whole bunch of amazing creators and artists and crafters, and I'm excited to see what everybody's going to be doing. So that is starting on Thursday. You're doing good. Your daughter's doing good. That is great, Bray. Um, so where was I? Oh, we're gonna do some back to Crewel. We're gonna do some Crewel embroidery. So let me get set up. Let me put in my hoop. Let's get my camera going. Think that might be good there. Actually, there, because I'm going to be working on this area. So last time I worked on it, and I know, oh, my lighting. Let me see if I can change my white balance. Oh, it's not my white balance. Oh. There, that's better. Let me see something. Okay. There we are. So I think we're gonna do kind of like we did the other day. That chat can pick a color. Now, all the colors that have been chosen already that are in here are in this bag. I can pick other colors too. So I'm gonna show everybody what I'm gonna be working on this part. The middle, if I think you can see it, the middle leaf here, and then the outer 2 leaves. So these 2 on the outside, those are leaves actually. I'm going to call them leaves. The 2 on the outside and the middle one. I need somebody to pick one color. So keep in mind, it's going to be up against the pink. So don't pick pink. Because I don't want all the colors to kind of match. And again, this is okay if this is kind of psychedelic. I'm all right. So somebody pick me a color. Any color of the rainbow. And if I have it, I probably have every color. And I will pick the stitch pattern. Let's move. Oh, I don't want to lose those. Anybody? Anyone? I'll pick a color. Purple. Okay. Actually, we can do that. I mean, there's a little purple here, but we could do a lighter purple. That works. Let me get my we're gonna do this light purple, and I think we might have used it before. we're going to get another thing out of it. If we have used it or not, I'm not certain. But I've got plenty of this. This is Crewel Emboridery. Crewel, Crewel. It is the type of yarn. It's a 2-ply yarn. If anybody was not here the other week when I was doing this, and this type of Crewel embroidery is loosely based on Jacobean crewel work, and it is known for stylized botanical and animal motifs. So I just need to get one of these. I don't need all of that. And the stitch I'm going to be doing is called the leaf stitch, and it's an open stitch. So, actually, the leaf stitch is not going to work on that. I know it'll work on that. Maybe. Actually, I can do that. So, and I'm only going to use one strand. I'm not going to double up. I mean, you can double up, but I don't think I'm going to double up on this. I'm relatively new to crewel work. So, we're going to start on this middle section there. Oh, I got to cut this in half because it's too long. What did I do with it, Crafty Cup? Oh, I took a project bag with me this weekend, and I left my thread snips in the project bag. It wasn't in its normal place. Alrighty here. I don't need that one. Let's put that over there. Let me find the eye of the needle. Ah. So we're going to do a leaf stitch. And a leaf stitch, I've kind of done it before, but not really. So I'm using a website. Wait. I'm using a website. Let me copy it, paste, and we're gonna pin that. RSN Stitch Bank. I don't remember what the RSN stands for, but it's got all different types of embroidery, not just crewel embroidery. But I am using this as a guide, and I'm going down and finding the lift. The leaf stitch. Faintly draw a double stem line. Okay. Starting at the base of your shape, bring your needle up through the fabric to one of the. Oh, okay. I'm gonna imagine. Oh, yeah. I already have a knot. The knot could be on the back. Take the needle to the opposite side of the shape and take it down through the fabric on the line. Okay. Oh, I gotta angle this so I can see. I'm gonna angle this. Welcome in, Andrew. How are you? Do the same on the opposite side by bringing the needle up through the fabric on the other stem line just under the previous stitch, taking it down on the opposite. I'm pretty good. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm trying to remember how to do this stitch. Under the previous stitch. Okay. All right, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So this is gonna have an open look. And you're working towards the tip. I didn't hear. I gotta make it louder. I gotta make that redeem louder. I am sorry. I am so sorry. So we're gonna fill it in, and I will do an outline. You still don't know this honey redeem. Can't believe that's what that was. That's what that redeem was. Um, um, Let me see if I can redeem it. Oh, I gotta go in. I gotta fix it. Let me fix the thing. Let me fix the thing. I gotta make it louder. Couldn't hear it. Yeah, yeah. I'll have to find a way to raise the volume. So yes, I do have a Miss Honey redeem. It's just bad quality. Bad quality. I know you hear me calling you Miss Honey. Yes. Uh, More importantly, how is Sasha? Sasha. Oh, everybody go and follow Andrew. Andrew is a fiber artist and a gamer, and has a wonderful cat named Sasha. Um, Sasha's amazing. Has been zonking out lately, sleeping like nobody's but all sleepy boy. Old clips, yeah, old clips. So yes, go and follow Andrew. It's a good time over at Andrew's stream. Um, he does a lot of crochet, and you've been doing Tunisian too. I think last time I was in your stream. All right, I'm having some issues with this. All right, I filled that in, and I'm just gonna go through, and I think I'm gonna do. Um, yeah, I haven't done Tunisian in a long time. I think I'm gonna do a backstitch. Maybe, yeah, we'll do a backstitch. We'll do a backstitch, and then we're gonna whip it. We're gonna whip it good. We're gonna whip it with a different color. So can somebody pick me a color that would go well with this light purple? This is the color I'm using. It's like a light lavender, a lilac. So I'm gonna need one that's gonna go with it. I don't want anything too dark, but I want something contrasting. You're probably thinking, what? Red? Actually, red could work. And I knew you would have said it. I knew you would have said that. Gray? I don't know if I have a gray. But if I do have a gray, the next color I can use will be gray because Crojo suggested it. So we're going to try red. Gray might be a little too close to this lilac. My allegiance is wholly to red. Yeah, Andrew does like the color red. So I'm doing the leaf stitch, and it kind of forms like an open, like a herringbone pattern. Black. Yeah. I don't know if I have any black. I don't know if there's any black. And I think there might be like a navy. I don't know if there's black. I have. You can't see it behind me. We're going to change that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, you can't see that. Can't see it. So, two of these full of Crewel yarn. Yeah, no crotch cam. That's not allowed. That's not allowed. We do not permit that. That's only on your stream, Andrew. That's not on my stream. This is a very demure stream. I can't say that with a straight face. Um, y'all can't see what I'm doing now because I moved that graphic over. You know what? We don't even need that graphic. Christian, yes, very mindful. What was the thing? Very mindful, very demure. Okay, we're gonna look for the red. Red won't show up on camera, but, well, it will, but it won't. It'll be kind of washed out, but that is what Andrew asked for. The good old internet and its ability to just blow through inside joke. Yes. The meme factory that is known as the interwebs. All right. So I am going to have to finish this one on the back because there's nothing to hide my stitches because it's an open stitch. Brat Summer was already like six freaking. I don't know Brat Summer. I'm not hip. I'm not hip up on the lingo. We're gonna find some red. Will that red work for you? Oh wait, are they two different shades? They are. Oh yeah, they're two different shaded. We're gonna go with the red. That was more of a. The other one was more of a berry. We don't want a berry. We want like red. I gotta find a better way to organize these hanks of yarn. That is a plan for a project for another day. Let's get the red. And I'm going to cut it in half. This is 100% wool, so it will wear down a bit when you're stitching with it. So you have to be aware of your where's the needle? Oh, it's connected to the purple. You have to be aware of how long your strands are because it could get thin and fray. Someone have no hold. I can't read and thread a needle at the same time. I'm not that good. For years, asked me, what do you like most about knitting that keeps you doing it so much? Obviously, they meant crochet, but I told them it's just so nice to have a creative outlet. I feel like everyone needs some kind of hobby, allows them to be, oh, of course. Oh, of course. Everybody needs something to be creative. Even if people think that they're not creative, they are creative. They just don't know it. And creative doesn't always mean an art form. Doesn't always mean there has to be a physical thing. Doesn't have to mean it have to be like the written word or the yeah. So there's all different types of creativity. All right. So what I'm doing, and you can't see this because my camera zoom sucks. So you see the outside edge, it's a back stitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something called a whipped back stitch. And I'm going to attempt I'm going to attempt to do it. I got to... Okay. So I've come up, and I can't even see it. That's the problem. So I'm not going to go through the fabric. My needle's going to be parallel to the fabric. You inspire me to get off your ass and go crochet. by doing embroidery? Okay, whatever. Hey, whatever inspires you. So I'm going to go under that stitch. So there's a stitch here. Believe me, I know you can't see it. I can't either. Because currently you're laying in bed. Ah, yes, get creative. So I'm going under that stitch. I'm not going through the fabric. And now I'm just going to weave it under the very next one. So that purple outline that I made is holding down the stitches. Welcome in, Olive. How are you? Do we have the baby yet? And how are you doing? Not yet. Oh, I'm sorry that you're depressed. I hope you feel better. So, I'm just going right under each of those stitches, and I'm weaving it. So, and this is one technique. There's other techniques to do, but once I get this little area done, I can show you what it'll look like. It has a really cool dimension and an edge to it. I'm not sure why you're crying. Oh, could it be because of the pregnancy? Like, is it like hormonal? I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna finish that there. I'm gonna flip it. Finish this off on the back. And then I guess we're gonna have to look for gray at some point. We'll bring this back. Alrighty. There you go. You see how I went around the edge? It adds a bit of dimension to that shape. So, I kind of like it. It's kind of fun. I'm going to do these next two leaves. I'm still going to do this in purple, but I think we might try to find a gray, if we have it, to do the whip stitch on those two outside ones in the gray. So, I don't know if we have gray, but I know we've got the purple. But to remind everybody, this Thursday starting at 6 p.m. in Supreme Doom 56's stream, she is kicking off the first TCC Raid Train event, and it will run, and that's 6 o'clock p.m. East Coast U.S. time. It will run until 3 p.m. East Coast U.S. time, or North American time. Supreme will close it on Tuesday, the 11th. Non-stop, about 40 streamers, and I have 2 slots. I'll be on Friday evening and Tuesday afternoon. So I am excited. It's going to be my 4th raid train that I've ever been in. My third, hosted by Supreme Doom 56 and the Crafty Collective. So, the full schedule of streamers will be posted in my About panel when it gets all finalized, all the promotion stuff gets finalized, and I will let everybody know. Maybe by tonight it should be, possibly. So Supreme has been busy working on it. She's put a lot of work into it, and the theme is spring rejuvenation, so reusing, recycling, that type of thing. So I'm excited to see what everybody is going to be doing. Welcome in, Mamasaurus. How are you? I'm losing a thread. Were you guys in another stream recently? Wait, does that mean I'm going to get a raid? You don't have to tell me. If it's a surprise, you don't have to tell me. And if it's not, that's fine too. Doesn't have to happen. Okay, I'm kind of messing up this stitch. I'm not really familiar too much with this type of stitch going around a curve. But it's kind of like a herringbone stitch almost. Covering from the top of Monday, kerfuffle. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry that you had a kerfuffle. So yeah, I'm going to backstitch with this purple color, and if we have it in gray, I'll do the whipped backstitch with it. You could do the same color, but it's going to be too much of the same color. It's just too much purple going on. Frequent another stream together frequently. That's cool. That's great. I know there's a lot of people that do that. There's usually like a bunch of like core little groups that kind of congregate in the same places. I know I've been part of that with a bunch of followers and other Twitch people. It's all about building community. And speaking of, like I said, the raid train's going to be coming up on Thursday. The first TCC raid train. I am excited. I did post in my Discord. I do have an event posted. So the very top of the... Is it the top? Where are events posted? Yeah, the very top. When the event gets here, it'll be more visible for everybody. But at the very top of my Discord on the left-hand side, it says 2 events. And you can find, actually, the full lineup there. It's easier to post the full lineup there. And then I'm going to work on more of it. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, Blue. How was your stream? I was lurking. What were you working on? Were you Minecrafting? What were you doing? Welcome in. If you're new here, I am the Crafty Cobb, fiber artist here on Twitch. Not normally upside down. Welcome in, oh no, Pixie. Oh no. I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better, Pixie. If you're new here, I am the Crafty Cobb, fiber artist, crocheter, needle tatter, embroiderer. We're doing embroidery tonight. Home of the proud dirty hookers. We don't wash our crochet hooks. If you do, you're still welcome. And if you have any questions about crochet or needle tatting, feel free to ask. And welcome in. I am also a member of the Crafty Collective and a Moco Loco member. And I don't know where my magnet went. Actually, we'll do that. But how was stream? How was stream, Blue? While you tell me how stream was, I'm going to look for some gray yarn, which I don't know if I have. That might be a color that is not available. And I will look for black too. And I don't think that is a color that might be available either in this. But we never know. That's a dark purple. That's blues. That's not gray. I'll check chat in a moment. I got some cream colored. Oh, we have gray. Minecrafting. How's all? You're welcome for the raid, showing off the town, and went mining. Ooh, stream was good. Very, very cool. Let me just double check something. That's not black. Sorry, mine. I'm not mine. I was gonna say Minecrafting. I'm not Minecrafting. I'm multitasking. M words. If you have anything to share, Blue, let me know. If not, you know the drill. And if you need to do after stream care, do your thing. And I found some gray. It's a light gray, but it's a gray. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through all of my all my yarns. This is a mess. It's gonna be a mess. A bigger mess than I already have. Okay. We're working on some Crewel embroidery. Crewel as in the type of yarn, not cruel as in being mean. And we are going to have an ad break here in about 2 minutes. So hang tight, everybody, while we have that. Everything is on Discord under. Okay, I can actually take. I'm part of your Discord. So under town. Okay. Let me find. Oh wow. Oh, okay. We'll take a look at some of that. Oh, I got somebody else is sending me a message. One moment. Okay. Okay, that's great. That is wonderful. That's good news. Wait a minute. Everybody's messaging me up at the same time. I can't handle it. Okay. The myth, the legend, the icon can't handle things. No, I am none of those. You are misinformed. You are very misinformed. Ah! I've got caught that on my clamp. Don't get things caught in your clamp. Miss Honey! Welcome in, Supreme. How are you? I need to change the audio. Raise the audio up on that redeem, because it's too quiet. Andrew redeemed it earlier and nobody could hear it. You probably didn't hear it either. How are you? I know you've been busy. Train is live. Ship just messaged me. Yep, and I'm about to when we get out of get back from ad, I'm about to discuss that. We've been talking about the raid train. Flipping ship ruins all your fun. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right for ship. You want me to beat him up for you? Finding the graphics. Speaking of which, and he does it while we're in an ad break. Yas! Ship! Stop it. How are you, Ship? Yes, beat you up. You said, oh, you're finalizing the graphic. Yay, yay. And Ship, thank you very much for doing the raid train thing for the site. I was letting two of our fellow TCC members who are new to raid trains. I was helping them, assisting with what to expect, and just some key things to keep in mind. And I was telling them about that, and then I asked Supreme. I was like, "Is that going to be a thing?" So, 5 minutes. Okay, you are a hero in 5 minutes. Wait, did I just say that? I gave Ship a compliment. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back from break. Yes, I just said I gave Ship a compliment. Yeah, I don't. That weekend away did something to me. I'm not myself. I'm not myself. Let me catch up here. Blue rated in, and we're gonna take a look at where's the thing? We're going to look at some of Blue's work on his Minecraft. So let's take a look. So Blue's been busy on a Minecraft realm. He has been building crazy. Like, he's a madman. And he has built a bank. So, a full bank. Look at some of the other ones. There's a cafe that's a part of a mall. So he's building a whole town. He's also built Hogwarts. I don't know if it's all furnished. We're gonna go through some of these. I don't know if we can go through all of them. There's a cinema. So yes, you can go and watch a movie. I don't think it plays real movies yet. I mean, that might be a thing in Minecraft. We've got a fire station. So if you're part of Blue's Discord, check it out. Some really cool builds that he's been doing. So we've got our fire station. I haven't even seen some of these. A hospital. I used to not be able to pronounce that word. But we've got a hospital. And they got a lot of ambulances. Wow. Are you waiting? Are you really thinking you're going to have that big of an emergency? Wow. That's a whole fleet. There's a hotel that's on a ship. Oh, I said the S word. Kind of like the Queen Mary, I guess. Wow. I don't know how that ship got in that little river, but It's Minecraft. Nothing is real. It's all an illusion. There's a jail. I did see the jail. It's like a full maximum security facility. There's a whole bunch of other different places as well. Let's go to the Trader Hall. Have I seen the Trader Hall? Only 10 ambulances and 3 fire trucks. Ah. So, yeah, I haven't seen the Trader Hall. So if you play Minecraft, you can trade with some of the villagers. Oh, and there's a university being built. So, I guess, Switzerland? I guess we're in Switzerland. Trader Hall was built today. So, yeah, it's just insane. Oh, and a supermarket. I'm just clicking on a few of these things. So, he's got a realm, and, I don't know if he opens up to everybody to play, but I have played on the realm. I need to play more. I need to find time to be on your realm again. But thank you for sharing that. I need to do a stream. I have to do it before the raid train. So before Thursday. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. That would be before Thursday. I need to do a Minecraft stream of all types of Minecraft. But thank you. Speaking of raid train, I can close out that tab. Speaking of the raid train, so for people to join, send me a Discord DM or post username in the channel. Yes, go and do that if you play Minecraft. Alrighty, no. So, that link there, craftycollective.ca/raidtrainhtml. When you go to that, oh. I gotta find the box. It will pull up this page. So, this is a countdown. In about 71 hours, the raid train will be here. So that's like 3 days. Right? Isn't it 3 days? Tuesday. Yes, 3 days. 3 days from now, it will have been going on for an hour. Math, numbers, ignore me. So, it hasn't started yet. But once it does, you will see a graphic that is a train, and it will be at each of these stops. As we raid out, it will move from station to station, from person to person. So if anybody wants to see what the lineup looks like, this is a good place to find the lineup. You could see everybody, and you can also click on these names. Like, let's click on Supreme Doom. She's going to open it up. And there is Supreme Stream. Supreme is not streaming at the moment, obviously. Oh, that's Tatter. So you can go quickly in. You can hop on the train at any time. And you can give all of these wonderful creators a follow. Do it closer to or during the raid train so the connections count. Because I know Supreme crunches the numbers and sees how many connections we made during that time period. So, this gives you a good idea. Like I said, me personally, I will be on at 7 p.m. on Friday. This is my time. 7 p.m. East Coast U.S. time. And then I will be on again at 1 p.m. on Tuesday afternoon. But everybody, go and check everybody's streams. Not just me. Not just names that you're familiar with. Go and find new TCC members to engage with and to interact with. And see what they're coming up with. I have no idea what anybody's doing. I know the last raid train event, 1 or 2 people kind of gave me a hint what they were doing. But nobody has done it this time. I have no clue, and that's okay. That's great. I don't always have to know everything. I mean, I never asked anybody on the previous one what everybody's doing. So, I'm excited. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing for both of my slots, and it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. I hope it's gonna be fun. No, I know it's gonna be fun. So, oh, why is there we go. But tonight, oh, I didn't show you this. Alrighty, so that is the purple with the gray. I don't think the gray showed up too much, but that is what we have chosen. Looking on how to sell trade with each other. I have no idea how to do that. I have no idea how to do any of the selling and the trading in Minecraft. um, I basically know how to build to a degree. Wish I could help you. I know how to mine. I know how to build. I know very little redstone. But I don't know how the trading, the exchanging and all of that and selling between players works. I don't know nothing about any of that. Oh, and before the raid train even starts, I want to give Supreme Doom a big thank you for organizing this and putting this together. She puts a lot of work into it, and if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have this wonderful community that she has orchestrated and helped bring all of us together. I know she's she's not the only reason that a lot of us are together, but it helps. You build a sort command out, sort command box out like I have done so far. It will blow your mind how much coding. I can believe how much coding you've done, and I barely know command blocks. No, that's fine. That's fine if you had caps. And I just thought that you were excited. All right. I don't think this stitch is good for this shape that I'm doing. It's kind of, it gets a little, maybe I just need better practice. Well, I know I need better practice. And I also want to thank Shep for doing some behind the scene things, like he always does. And I want to thank my mods for modding me. And if any of my mods are going to be around during my stream time, that will be helpful. If not, that's fine. That's fine. You don't have to. I know it's a good idea to have mods, but if everybody is busy, what I'm going to be doing, it's not going to be too. It's not going to be taking up too much of my brain power. Not that there's any brain power really there, but I think I might be able to handle most of my mod duties. But you should be around for most of it. Yeah, I'm at 7 p.m. Friday, 7 p.m. my time, Friday, and 1 p.m. Tuesday my time. He said, I did say duties. You are correct. I'm glad that you oh, I should have used that same color. I'm glad that you had your listening your listening ears on and not your ignoring ears on. But I just want to thank my mods in general. Also want to thank my whole community. Anybody who has been here, even if you're lurking, I know you're lurking. Okay, that sounded creepy. Should be around for most of the first one, setting your summer party. No, that's fine. That's great. Ignoring ears or for support. No. Wrong. She might ignore you, but maybe that's deserved. I'm joking. I'm joking. I need the arm to come out further, but my camera arm only goes out so far. Like, wait, wait, wait a minute. Crafty Cobb, Crafty Cobb, you are like an intelligent person. And, oh, that's gonna break. Oh my. Crafty Cobb, really? Crafty. Crafty Cobb. I'm yelling at myself. Look at. Okay. Wow. How long is it taking me to figure this out? Nate, you see me and you can see the cam. I knew it moved, but I didn't know it moved in that direction. I'm having a moment. Oh God! Now I know Grammy's gonna chime in. I know Grammy's gonna say something. Oh, and my knot popped out. Don't you hate it when your knot pops out? I'm making myself laugh. Yes. Pardon? Pardon me. Do you have any Grey Poupon? Anybody remember that commercial? Look at it. You can see what I'm doing. No, no, not. Not. As in, like, K-N-O-T. The knot at the end of the thread. Aloha? Aloha, hey. Mama say, Mama su, mamaku sa, Mama su, yes. Yes. Ship, you want to be starting something? You want to be starting something? I heard nuts. You can see why I'm so sure. Well, you are nuts, so that's why you heard that. Look at it. Would you look how like kind of clear it is? Can we go lower? Wait, no, we can go lower. No, that's as far as we can zoom. Let it be starting something. Mama say, Mama sa, ngumako sa, Mama say, Mama sa, ngumako sa. I can never say this part of the song. Instead of trying to finish whips. Well, you know, a true crafter always has plenty of whips going. Oh, I didn't tell everybody, and I don't have a picture. I gotta get a picture. So, this weekend, when I met up with Play Miko and her little one, I gave them a surprise. They each now own a donkey hat. And we were gonna go, the plan was to go to the rescue zoo, but it was too cold. It's too cold to be outside. I think the high that day was supposed to be like 37 Fahrenheit, and yeah, it was too cold. So we skipped it, but they still have their hats. And what I wanted to do is welcome in Emma. If we went to the zoo, I was going to get a video of the three of us singing the donkey song in front of the donkey, but yeah, it'll have to happen another time. And there was a possibility if we would have gone, we were going to meet up with Emma, but it was just too cold. It was way too cold. And that wind, oh my gosh, that wind. Dirty hookers need lots of whips and yes. Went to the zoo. It was great. Yeah, we went to that little zoo. It didn't take that long to walk because it was kind of tiny. But it was good. I liked it. It was a very cute zoo. And I want to go back to that zoo again at some point. Maybe when the weather's warmer, because a lot of the animals weren't out. Like the turtles weren't out, and the fennec foxes weren't out. There's a couple other ones. There was a bunch of birds that weren't out. But Found out I'm not 2 hours away. But 50 minutes? Oh, that's even better. That's even better. Okay, so that means you're probably close also to that zoo, the Cohanzick Zoo. It's in. Do you know Bridgeton, New Jersey? It's like west of Vineland. It's like between Vineland and the Delaware River. So in Bridgeton, they have a free zoo. It's New Jersey's first zoo, and we went there. That's where we went on Saturday. You know where Vineland is? Yeah, it's further west of Vineland, and so it was very cool. It was very fun. I did post pictures in my Discord of the animals that we saw at that zoo, and it's free, 100% free. There's no check-in. You didn't have to get validated. You didn't have to wear a bracelet. You just walked in. I didn't see any employees. Maybe they were there, but I didn't see anybody walking around. And oh, they had ducks and geese. They had a chicken roaming free. And the ducks were roaming free. The peacocks were. A lot of the birds were. Well, not the birds of prey. The hawks were not running free. Okay. But if anybody's in that area, yes, Richards. Yes. So I asked Clay Miko's little one. Clay Miko's little one just turned 4. And I asked her what her favorite part. She was actually more excited about the hotel. Seriously. On the way up there, it was about 2 hours, a little over 2 hour drive. She kept saying, are we going to the hotel? Are we going to the hotel? And we weren't going straight to the hotel because the check-in wasn't until the afternoon. So we said, no, we're going to the zoo first. Then we'll go to the hotel. So we were at the zoo. I mean, she's jaded. They go to the Baltimore Zoo all the time. But we were at the zoo, and she's looking at the animals. She's like, oh, yeah, she's kind of excited and all. She sees them for about like a minute or two, and she's like, okay, got to go to the next one. We kind of like speed ran that zoo. I mean, you really could speed run it because it's of the size it is, but it's like, oh, okay, I guess we're just zipping through here. I guess we don't want to see the animals. We want to go to the hotel. From what I hear, she really loves going to hotels and resorts. So I said, and there wasn't anything special at the hotel. I mean, they didn't use any of the pools, or there wasn't any like kid-oriented activities nearby. So we hung out in the hotel room the rest of the evening, and they watched a movie. Oh, I've never seen it before. It's an animated movie called Sing. It's a bunch of animals singing, like putting on like a rock or talent show or something. And then there was something else that she was watching. It's like, oh, okay. So that's how I spent my weekend. Even the opposite. I will sit and watch animals for hours. Yeah. Oh, me too. Me too. You love that movie? Yeah, it was on. I wasn't paying attention. Lip Sing, the second one. She wanted to see the second one, but the Netflix didn't have the second one. So, but it was good. It was good. Oh, and I taught her the nose game. You all know the nose game, where you go up to the kid and you say, "Got your nose," and then you do this. And they were like, give it back. Well, she was all excited. She was like, okay. And I said, come here. And I went to her and I said, it's back. And she was like, how'd you do it? I said, magic. And then the rest of the evening, she wanted me to steal her nose and put the nose back on. And steal her nose and put the nose back on. That was the game. And then, what else did we do? She wanted to do the same thing with the donkey hat. Because her donkey hat has a smaller nose. It's about that big. So I had to take the donkey's nose off. You have to amuse the kids. So we had a good time. We had a very good time. And oh, she was very protective of me. because we're both, me and Clay Miko were sitting there, and she's working on a project. I just brought some yarn. I was doing a granny square. I wasn't doing anything special. I was just doing something mindless, and I'm doing it. And I got to the point. I'm making a corner, and I forgot how to do it, how I was going to do it. And I was like, uh-oh. And Clay Miko looked over and said, "You forgot how to do a granny square?" Her little one jumped up and said to her, "Mommy, don't do that to him." I was like, "It's fine. It's fine." She wasn't being mean to me. It's okay. It's like, so yeah, she was reprimanding her mother about what she said to me. I was like, "Oh, yes, ma'am." So, but it was fun. We had a good time. All right. So, I've done those two leaf patterns. I gotta find my next um area. I'm gonna do these two leaves. I'm gonna do something called a padded satin. I gotta remember how to do the padded satin stitch. Okay, there could be that one. Oh. Long, narrow. That's not long and narrow. Long stitch. And alrighty. So I need a color. I need a color for these two areas here. No purple, no pink, no red. We're going to get wild with the colors. So, orange. Orange. Oh, I'm going to use the orange that's in the center there for this, because I'm like, there's orange in here. Did I use orange? Yes, I did. Lime green, yellow. Okay. Okay. Hold on to those colors, lime green and yellow. Okay, that's not the orange. Well, I don't need that. Let me get some more of this. I got to remember how to do this. Laid work pattern, suitable small, simple shapes. And assign the number of layers to achieve the desired height. Let me work at a different angle. The top layer should be at right angles to the satin stitch itself. Start the first layer of padding in the center of the shape. Outline. Okay, outline. Using a thicker thread, make the first stitch for padding in the middle. Okay. I'm learning as I'm going along. I'm using that site as a reference. I think orange will look good because we've got green here. When we get further up, because we've got a lot more. There's going to be like flowers and things. So I think the yellow and the lime are going to look good as we continue. Okay, let's cut my thread. All right. So I need to outline this in split stitch. Easy, easy, easy. So I'm going to start from the top because I'm going to cover in this, fill in this whole area. It's not open. All right, we're going to do split stitch. Okay. And split stitch, you do what that actually says. You actually come up and split your thread. But yeah, it was a good time. Oh, and we ate at a restaurant, and the restaurant's name was my first name. So I was like, oh. And it was pretty good. I mean, I got a Greek salad. It's kind of difficult to screw up a salad, but it was good. Yes, a geek salad. Yes. Yes, yes, Supreme. It was called Crafty's Eatery. You know it. So you've been there before. I didn't know you've been in New Jersey. Cat? No, no. My first name, Crafty. Cafe Club was on the street. We didn't. They didn't have as good reviews. Actually, the place they went to had pretty good reviews. But it was like a Mediterranean, Greek, Italian place, diner type thing. I think Claymiko got a burger. Little one picked at her fried shrimp and her fries. She eats fried shrimp, but she was just being a kid. And I told Grammy and Gramps when I got back. So I asked for a Diet Coke, and the waitress said, "Do you want it in the bottle, or do you want an RC fountain drink?" And I'm like, "I'll have the bottle." I'm like, I haven't heard of RC soda in forever. I don't like RC soda. All right, I am gonna cut that waist knot. Okay. Alrighty, what do we got to do? Using a thicker thread, make the first stitch of the padding in the middle of the shape across the longest part of the shape. Okay, we're going to do some padding here because it's going to be thicker. We're going to have some dimension to this leaf. A thicker thread. We're not using a thicker thread. We're not rethreading. Bring the needle up next to where the stir stitch ended. Make another stitch parallel to the first. Continue stitching back and forth across the area. Using this pattern in order to memorize the number thread on the back. Okay. All right. I'm just filling in with these really long stitches. When you fill the first half, and then do the second half. Work them in the different angle. Okay, we're gonna do the second half. Okay, that's good. Work the next layer of padding at a different angle from the first, starting in the middle and working outward. Start again at the middle and work in. Okay. I can barely see this. We gotta angle. We gotta angle it down. I don't know if I've ever done this type of stitch before. So this is still the padding. Um, Same way, another angle. First layer should be hard to. Okay, I gotta double check my instructions. Stitch a third layer in the same way at another angle. Ideally, the last layer should be perpendicular to the final. Okay. Work satin stitch with the tristan thread over the padding. Okay, there's some thickness there. All right, we're gonna attempt to do the satin stitch now. So I'm going on the outside of the shape. So that line of split stitches that I did, I'm going on the outside. That's gonna be part of the padding. And I'm gonna start here in the middle. And I'm gonna go at an angle. And I'm gonna get really close to where I did. So they're gonna lay parallel to each other. These colors are very psychedelic. Y'all pick some clashing colors, but I love it. I'm all for it. Okay. Sorry that there's a camera in your field of vision that, that is blocking my face. Um, that's a little bit better. Oh, I'm getting low on thread. I don't want to start another strand. I'm almost done here. Might be able to finish it. Playing thread chicken. All right. I'm going to come up in the padding and stitch right back down in it to kind of lock in my stitches. This is not the best work that I've done. So you can see that there is some thickness to it. Let me see if we can There, you can kind of see it raises up off the surface a bit. Not too much. Not too much. We're going to do the same thing for the other section. I kind of determine what areas are going to be what stitches. So I can do a variety of things. Ah, can't even see where my lines are. That stitch might be too long, but it's fine. You're not going to see it. It's going to be hidden under the other stitches. All right, drinky time. Working in the padding. All right, now we got to do the crosswise padding. stitches here in a creative way because I didn't really fill in that area the right way, but that's all right. Really not a right or a wrong way to do it. All right, now we're going to do the satin stitch. But yeah, the next time I see Clay Miko and her little one, um, we need to wear our hats and have a picture taken with them. Or, better yet, sing the song with or without an actual donkey. Because Clay Miko has told us that her daughter's gone to her preschool and has taught her class the donkey song. Which I find so cute. My stitches kind of lost the angle, but it's all right. Love that kids don't learn as many of this. Yeah. Um, they were singing some song about the Kisses song, and I don't know that song. And then there was something else. I don't remember what the other song that they were singing. Never heard of that. Heard of either one of those. But, alrighty. So we've got the padded stitch, and there it definitely has padding. It is thicker. You can mix the open stitches like here and the padded one, and all the other ones we've done so far. So we will continue more. I think tonight, I think I'm gonna find somebody to raid because I'm hungry and I'm a little like I'm still tired. Not that I really. Oh, angle is really weird now. um, not that I had a stressful or busy day. Today was kind of a lazy day, but it is what it is. Oh, let me turn this off. We're gonna go find somebody to raid. Let me see something. Again, everybody, Thursday, in about 70 hours, so a little less than 3 days, the first TCC raid train will be going on. Spring rejuvenation, recycling, reusing. That is the theme. About around 40 of us, and it's going to go for about 6 days. And I'm excited to be a part of it. Everybody, keep that on your calendars. Once everything is all ready, I will post information in my about section here on Twitch, The event is also on my Discord, so you can check that out with all of the lineup, or you can also go. Let me get it. Oh, you can go there. There, you can go there to see the lineup, and also you can at any time of day, you can go to that website, the Crafty Collective website, and you can go to that. So it's a different page on the same website, and see who is streaming. And that's where I'm going to go right now to see who happens to be on at this moment. And let me see if what they are up to. Okay, they are not ready to raid, so we can definitely go and raid into them. I plan on being on tomorrow sometime, maybe daytime. I don't know yet. Not certain. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't even know. The only thing I know what I'm doing this week is the raid train. I know what I'm doing for the raid train. That's it. But possibly tomorrow. Let's get the raid calls going. Get the raid, the follower raid and the sub raid. Copy either one of those. If you are a sub, when you paste it, it will look something like that with all of the emotes. Let me get this going here. I want to thank Blue for raiding in. I want to thank all of my mods for being here. All of my friends, all of the lurkers, everybody. All right, let's get this raid started. I have not raided this person in a long time. They have raided me. I think they raided me last week. I think that day that I was during the day and I had like 8 or 9 raids. I think they might have raided me. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. We're gonna go raid Positively Crafty. Positively Crafty will be part of the raid train, and Positively is doing. Oh, okay. I saw what she was doing. I didn't actually see what she's working on. She is doing some bead work. She's doing a dragon, a beaded dragon that could hang around a crystal or a large bead. I'm not certain which one. I've seen her make these before. They are so stinking cool. So, stick around for the raid. Copy the raid calls. I will see you all again next time. Happy crafting. Take care of your friends and family, and I will see you all later. Bye.